Everyone, welcome back to the lonely homestead. Here we are. It rained again. I checked last night and it wasn't supposed to rain, but we got like 1/4 of an inch. So the weeds are going bonkers everywhere because it warmed up and then they just started popping. I mean, you can see some of it's good stuff, some of it's cover crops, but most of it's weeds. I got this bed weeded and I planted all kinds of flowers in here. This is going to be for the bees. So I had to weed it again 2 days later. That's how prolific the weeds are right now. But this should all be flowers in here. Hopefully. I didn't plant them too soon because we're supposed to go back into the 30s next week with more rain and more snow. What a year to move up here. It's almost been a year. It'll be a year in April, and I got one of the best winters ever. It's great. Cows got in here before I got that fence up, and they got one of my broccoli plants. But look, it's still producing broccoli. This is one of those early broccoli, so it's supposed to overwinter and produce in spring. Pretty cool. And on top of that, I think I've been surviving for the past month on rainwater and snow melt. The tank's empty, and I don't quite have the new tank in up there yet, but no big deal. Got plenty of water, and I keep putting it out of that one into this one, and I got another one over here, and it drains off the top of the trailer and right into those 55-gallon drums. So that's pretty good. Long time I've been just using rainwater, which this is a prolific year, so in most years I might not be able to survive that long on rainwater. But look at the sky. We got more rain coming. I need more 55-gallon drums. Hey Broody, you want to say hi? Broody, want to say hi to everyone? Hi Broody, I'm getting you a rooster. Yep, you're getting a rooster. So, figured I'd give everybody a garden update. See, look, I haven't got this bed weeded yet. And a lot of that cold weather, this doesn't seem to be a good cold hardy spinach. See, that's got a lot of damage. But if it warms up, after next week, I'll trim it back and see if I can get another growth out of it. I got this bed mostly weeded, and I found that. That's lettuce. And I found that. That's lettuce. And we got strawberries coming in, and it looks like that lettuce bolted. But that's okay. Yep, strawberries are already coming. Hopefully, that's a weed. Hopefully I get a lot of strawberries this year. I did last year, but I might have to get some new plants. So, wanted to show you a few things about the garden. Okay, so look at the weeds. There's actually peas in there, and I might have to pull this whole trellis out to get these weeds. There's some good plants in here, like this. Gator, what's that? You see the little purple flowers? I think that's fillery. And this is real high in protein. You can give this to your chickens. I already gave it to Broody. She likes it. But you can see all the peas down here. And they didn't do as good in the snow either. So, and I think my grapevine might be dead, but I'm going to wait it out a little more and see. Swiss chard is making a huge comeback. All I gotta do is trim these dead leaves off and look at all this new growth. That's all this week. But, yeah, the weeds are insane. Gotta get rid of them. You're being a goof, man. Why are you being such a goof? Okay. Wanted to show you a few things in the garden, because I do have tons of food in the garden. Now, lettuce got some damage too. I just weeded this whole bed, and that took a while, because all I got is a stirrup hoe right now, and you gotta be a lot more careful with this, that you don't, you know, rip one of your plants out of the ground. I need to get a wire cultivator. They make these cultivators to go around your plants with just little wires and stuff like that, and you get right around your plants real easy. But I thought I'd show you some weeds. This here is what they call fiddleneck, and this is what it looks like, and this is what it looks like, and this thing is flowering right now, which means in anywhere from a week or two it could be dropping seeds. So this is what you gotta do. That's a weed. I guess the sheep and goats can handle eating this, but if cows eat too much of it, it will literally drive them crazy. It does something to their liver and they go crazy. This is fiddleneck. This is an evil plant. Funny thing is, it's all around the edge of the garden, so I went all the way around and chopped most of it up. But over here, oh, nice one, Junior, right through the lettuce. All you guys, get out of the garden. Out. Go. Especially you cats. All you do is poop in the garden. Get out. Go on. Out, 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 out. Go. Locking you out. Blind dogs. You're so blind you can't even see the lettuce. Huh? Okay, so here we go. We got lettuce. And lots of it. Lots of new growth. There was a lot of damage from the cold. You can see that. But you can just pluck these off. This is leaf lettuce, so you'll get multiple cuttings out of it. But I can cut off the bad stuff and go from there. Maybe we'll get some more. But all this broccoli is starting to take off. It's got some damage too from the cold, but of course they're small. They should be able to make it. And then we'll have a lot of broccoli in spring, which is good. There's some more broccoli. Uh-oh. That one looks like a purple one. That might be an overwinter broccoli. Oh well, I'll just pull it and feed it to the chickens if it is. These ones back here are booming. But that's all cover crops right there. All that's not weeds, that's cover crops. But then here's the spinach too. And you see back here, it got pretty good and damaged from the snow. Look at the weeds in here, come on. Tons of weeds, just growing like crazy. But same with the spinach, I can cut it back and then maybe get another one when it warms up. Another harvest off of them. This was Chard is taking off too. It doesn't mind the cold that much. You can get some bad leaves on there like that, but then boom, it just starts taking off. Cut the bad stuff off and eat it. Is that a bug? But yeah, Swiss Chard's pretty cool. Pretty good. I need some recipes for Swiss Chard. So most of this in here, I haven't weeded this bed yet, but most of it's cover crops. All this in here is cover crops, cover crops. I did have some peas on that fence line, but doesn't look like there's many left. or they're just not growing. I don't think that's a pea, but I gotta weed it. Great, it's starting to rain again. This bed has nothing in it. The next bed has, I planted green beans, but they haven't come up yet, or they might not come up. They may, you know, rot it out in all the wetness that we got. Oh, great! The cats left me some rat guts. That's basil, hoping it'll reseed itself. There's some leeks in there. Some more basil. Now the garlic doesn't look too good either. And I'm not sure if that was from the cold or if it needs some nitrogen. So I'm gonna mix up some ash from the wood stove in water and give it a good nitrogen boost after I weed this part, because look, there's weeds everywhere. And since I've been working 6 days a week, I haven't been noticing that, oh, those cauliflowers bolted. Look at that, they're going bye-bye. Chicken food now. But then we got a head coming in right here on that broccoli. That one hasn't done anything. But boy, do I gotta harvest broccoli. See, look at all that. Broccolini, right? You know what this sells for? You put something like that in a bag at a farmer's market, call it broccolini, and that sells for $10 a pound. This little sucker is not looking good. So that might end up being chicken food again. Looks like we got some more purple broccoli coming in. That cabbage, I still haven't got to harvest it, so it might end up being chicken food, but it feels solid. That thing might still be good on the inside. And then we got all this. Broccoli everywhere. So I was just about to start harvesting when I thought I'd do a video. But there's some flowers, but the bees aren't coming out lately. That's good for the chickens. They love that too. But now it's raining. Got a couple of onions that bolted. You can eat these onion scapes. Just chop them up like a green onion and eat them. There might be a little bulb on that onion, but not much. Same with that one. Not very big. But, oh yes, all this broccoli, see? It thought it was spring because it's been 40, 50, 60 degrees during the day. And now it's supposed to drop back down into the 30s overnight. Lovely. This is a lot of cover crops too, but look, I did sow lettuce in here. That's leaf lettuce right there. You could eat that right now. It's gonna start growing good though. And of course we got weeds everywhere. They're going kaboom. And it's really starting to rain. See, when you only have half a day a week to garden, this is what your garden ends up looking like. Oh, these are cover crops though. But that's weeds, 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 weeds. I'm gonna have to start taking a day off. All this is weeds. The real cool part is, see how that we want gone. We don't want it to go to seed. But everywhere I put beds in and rototilled, when I first rototilled all here, trying to get all the rocks out of here so it retains more moisture, I must have put the seeds so deep or something that the fiddleneck's not coming out. But where I haven't rototilled, which would be like this whole area here, by the fence. Look at by the fence. Never rototilled this, but look at all this fiddleneck. So maybe rototilling actually puts the seeds deep enough that they can't come up. They can't sprout. But everywhere I didn't rototill, it's coming up pretty good. I mean, it's everywhere. Look. Oh, I missed some over there. I'm gonna have to chop them down too. Get rid of these suckers. Yay. Well, I'm gonna have to get some harvesting done, I think. If it's not raining too hard, I could probably harvest some broccoli. I got a lot of it. Got plenty of it. Yeah, this is good. Long stems. Apparently, this is what people want. Big long stems like that, little heads, that's broccolini. That's what's worth money. But since I'm eating it and not selling it right now, we'll just end the video with that. Hopefully I'll be selling this here, but we'll see. Adios and God bless, people. See you on the next one.